was a cold and windy night at Artichoke Music. But now it's time to introduce the show, and hey, welcome to Artichoke Music. I am Kyle Kyleman, and I'll be your introduction. That's not the right word. Introduction person tonight. Let's start off by thanking our volunteers, because everybody in here is a volunteer, and we start with Jessie at the door, who you saw when you came in. Yeah, Jessie. We go on to bar. That's Mitch. Yeah, buy something and give him a tip. There's Hester doing video. Hey, all right, Hester. Sound, yep, it's Gene. There he is next to Hester in the back booth there. We're so proud of that back booth. We just got that built, thanks to volunteers. And then the store, that's me, and random introductions. So, we have a wonderful show tonight, but we just have a few things to mention before we get started. And we'll start with the bathroom issue, and that is that there is a bathroom right here, but if you'd prefer not to use this bathroom, there's one right around the corner on this level, and in case that one is occupied, there is yet another one up the stairs. So, we are ready for you. So, Artichoke is a volunteer. Welcome to Artichoke. See, that's how I'll do this. We are a, I believe it's 501(c). I always forget this part. Voice of God might help me out over there. We are a nonprofit, and we're proud of it. We're not here to squeeze a buck out of the community. We're here to be a part of the community and play music with the community. And if you like, we'll sell you something. For example, I happen to also be a harmonica player. Harmonica player. And you know, when this is something I've been dealing with for 60 plus years. You say, I'm a harmonica player, people immediately have a thought balloon over their head. This well, yeah, I'm a harmonica player, man. Yeah, right. Okay, so, you know, yeah, right. That's what you get when you have dry mouth. Okay, thank you kindly. Yes, I will sell you a harmonica, and I will teach you how to play harmonica. An end of pitch from me. I want to say that it is an honor and a privilege to be able to introduce this wonderful duo. And first up is going to be Jessie Thoreson. Big warm round of applause. I heard the sound check. I'm going to stay.
We scrape, bend, we chip away, we stumble over rocks in the light of the fading day. Not sure what we came here to find, and we come up empty-handed every time. Every time. Some may think our quest is petty, but I got some stories to tell you if you let me. always see what we came to see, but there's always plenty of fossils underneath. Bones of birds and dinosaurs and long gone palm fronds uncovered once more. Eagerly reaching for the sun, although we know their living days are done, are done. As I run my fingers over the stones, my mind slips back to a time that I do not know. When horsetails were as big as trees and the scent of flowers didn't grace the evening breeze. Oh no. We scrape, bend, we chip away, we stumble over rocks in the light of the fading day. Not sure what we came here to find, and we come up empty-handed every time. Every time. All right. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Jessie Thoreson. And I just want to say how grateful I am for rooms like this. It is kind of like surprisingly hard to come by, considering how awesome they are to have a room this size, a listening room that's this intimate where you can really pay attention and know that everyone else is going to be paying attention too. You know, I play a handful of bar gigs, and that's fun. You know, people can dancing around a little, but it's just not the same. You really have to work to get your music heard, and here, I don't have to work at all. You guys are listening. This song is called Multiplicity. I wrote this song on my bike. I was biking home from a show in Seattle. I'm from Seattle. And it was nighttime, and I was watching all of the street lights kind of create shadows under my bike, and as I bicycled, they were like cycling past me, all these different shadows of me on my bike. And that became kind of the central metaphor for this song, which is about how we all contain a lot of different versions of ourselves, and there can be a lot of true versions of yourself existing simultaneously, and that is just fine. The street lights at night illuminate all the versions of me. Every choreographed movement is synchronized in the shadows on the street. Am I making a name for myself? Or am I making a name for the projection I see in everybody else? Is it worse to be beholden to the person you wish to become? Or is it worse to be beholden to the person you've come from? I could dissolve in a chrysalis, or I could fracture at the seams. The street light throws a spotlight on my multiplicity. lights at night illuminate all the versions of me. Every choreographed movement is synchronized in the shadows on the street. Am I making a name for myself? Or am I making a name for the projection I see in everybody else? What does it matter when we're equally old and new? Her looking back at me, looking back at you. What does it matter when we're equally old and new? Her looking back at me, looking back at you. I could dissolve in a chrysalis, or I could fracture at the seams. What does it matter when they're all just pieces of me? I could dissolve in a chrysalis, or I could fracture at the seams. Streetlight throws a spotlight on my multiplicity. So I play with a full band from time to time called the Crown Fire. And actually, the Crown Fire played here at Artichoke about a year ago. And when we played, there was an interlude between the two sets, and a poet read a couple poems during that interlude. And this is Carolyn Sapinka, and she's an incredible poet and has like a book of poetry. You should definitely look up Carolyn Sapinka. She's a local poet. But we kind of stayed in contact after that, and I released an album with my band recently, and Carolyn wrote a response poem to one of the songs on the album. So it feels cool to be now playing. I'm going to play this song that she responded to in the place that I met her. And this song is called Tides. And I'm going to do a funky little thing with a rubber band that I'm threading through my strings to make this sound like a rubber bridged guitar, which are very expensive, I hear, but this is very, very cheap. Yeah. Okay, this is Tides. Twiddling our thumbs, twirling our tentacles, clacking our claws. Put your fins together for a round of applause to praise a cowrie shell, opulent and shimmering purple, perfect for the lining of a pocket, and the tide's coming in to take its treasure back. The pace is fast. Don't start if you're not prepared to not stop running. Don't crack under the pressure. You are brittle, you are bird bones, you are limestone, you are noticing what's felt. all the broken pieces of yourself, perfect for the lining of a pocket, and the tide's coming in to round your sharpness down. What goes up must come down. Being alive is a promise to return to the ground. What's new will become what is old when polarity flips. We must do what we are told, obedient to gravity. Attraction with no agency, oh no. But heartbreak is too heavy for a pocket, and the tide's coming in, the moon will wash us clean. So not only did Carolyn write a poem in response to that song, but she also hand screen printed like what is it called? A broadsheet poster of the poem and a little graphic to go along with it. Just of her own accord. I was so impressed with her creativity around that response. So anyways, if you want to take a look at that, or if you're interested in a copy of that poem, I have some at the back in the lobby. This next song is called Ivory Closet. It's about the cynicism that I have felt working in academia, which is often referred to as, the ivory tower. And in grad school, in my deepest moments of cynicism about writing my thesis, I thought of it more as an ivory closet. Like, you guys are all just sitting in your little labs, not interacting with the real world. And so this is my cynical grad school song. Learning to walk on water, learning how to talk like you know better than you do. Learning how to charm the masses, learning how to keep quiet when it serves you. Living a life obscene in the belly of the beast. Living a life obscene in the belly of the beast. Please don't make a fool out of me, 'cause foolish is the only way I know how to be. Thank you for the opportunity to brag in front of my friends and family. It's a big joke and the punchline's a promotion. Don't think twice for falling into formation. You're a big deal if nobody knows it. It's a small world when you're living in your ivory closet. Living a life obscene in the belly of the beast. Living a life obscene in the belly of the beast. Please don't make a fool out of me, 'cause foolish is the only way I know how to be. Thank you for the opportunity to thank you for the opportunity. So the last couple songs I played are off of this new album, Return to the Ground. And the album Return to the Ground deals on a lot of things that are natural processes, natural cycles, and uses those as metaphors to think about human experience. So Tides, for example, is one of the songs on the album. And this one is called Maggots. And it's about the process of decay. And I wrote maggots after a long, pitiful doom scroll on my phone, looking at all of this really horrible stuff happening around the world and pretty darn close to home. And it made me think about decay and maggots. So this is that song. People swarm like maggots to a carcass. It's hard to find a rhythm in all this chaos. It's nearly impossible to find a pattern. It's nearly impossible to find a pattern. The best advice they give is to play stupid instead. Castles are crumbling as we feast upon the living. Does it feel nefarious, or is entropy tearing us all to pieces? Castles are crumbling as we feast upon the living. Does it feel nefarious, or is entropy tearing us all to pieces? Or is entropy tearing us all to pieces? Carnage and carrion are not bad when looked at from afar. The smoke plume from a house fire, not bad when looked at from afar. The rubble and the rebar, not bad when looked at from afar. Carnage and carrion are not bad when not looked at all. Not looked at all. Pour yourself another cup of Kool-Aid. I'm sure that you're gonna crush your talking point recital. It's nearly impossible to find an answer. It's nearly impossible to find an answer. The best advice they give is to play stupid instead. Castles are crumbling as we feast upon the living. Does it feel nefarious, or is entropy tearing us all to pieces? Castles are crumbling as we feast upon the living. Does it feel nefarious, or is entropy tearing us all to pieces? 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 Or is entropy tearing us all? Or is entropy tearing us all to pieces? 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 So, in addition to that, that piece of poetry that Carolyn wrote, we had visual artists and poets do response songs for all of the songs on the album, and we have a book of, like, that's the lyrics and then like the response art piece. And so, if you want to check out the Maggots response art piece, is just lovely. If you want to take a look. We got the books at the back. And I'm going to play a brand new one now. Doesn't have a name. Making the most of our days in the sun, making peace with the wars we couldn't win, making plans and then breaking them, make amends and then try again, try again. Try again, try again. You were lungs, skin and eyes, an envelope to the outside. You were jasmine, honey and chives, a fragrance so potent and wild. It's hard to catch you, but it's easy to keep you on my mind. And I find that I'm caught in your Sometimes grace can be hard to find. Lose your place, then you fall behind. Stumbling through the darkest night. Hold your breath and try to see the light. See the light. See the light, see the light. You are lungs, skin and eyes, an envelope to the outside. You are jasmine, honey and chives, a fragrance so potent and wild. It's hard to catch you, but it's easy to keep you on my mind. Does anyone here know about the James Webb Telescope? Oh, yeah. Jessie. Nice. The James Webb Telescope is it's a NASA satellite that is orbiting 1 million miles away from Earth. And it was put up there in 2021, in the winter of 2021. And they had this like portal online where you could watch the journey of the telescope to its destination. And I got super obsessed with it because it was just so cool to be able to know like how far away it was and at what part of the journey it was on. And it was this crazy articulated piece of machinery that had to, when it got to its destination, it had to unfold in this really complicated way so that it could be this huge, like reflective surface to be a telescope to look super far away. And everything went like perfectly according to plan, which is crazy. And they pointed it at the center of the universe to look as far back in time as we've ever looked, because like the further away you look, the further back in time you look, which is just crazy. And so this song, Telescope, is a song to the James Webb Telescope. And it's like asking the question, why did we do that? Why are we so curious about looking at the center of the universe? Holding our breath as you look to the middle, we inch our way closer, light year by little. Don't know what we'll find, not sure why we look to that mottled old middle, the prologue to our book. Unfolding, unfurling the past at your fingertips. Take me a picture and we'll all be in it. 1 million miles isn't that far to go when you're pirouetting perfectly across the cosmos. Staring down the barrel of the earliest light. Red turns from blue, it's all bunched up and right. Is it the most profound discovery or a subtle distraction to watch on TV? Unfolding, unfurling the past at your fingertips. Take me a picture and we'll all be in it. 1 million miles isn't that far to go when you're pirouetting perfectly across the cosmos. Inch our way closer, light year by little. Don't know what we'll find, not sure why we look to that muddled old middle, to that muddled old middle, to that muddled old middle, the prologue to our book. All right, I've got just a couple more songs for you. Thank you so much for listening. I have been Jessie Thoreson from Seattle, Washington. Currently on tour with Ethan Buckner. I'm going to play 3 more songs, and Ethan Buckner is going to join me for a couple at the very end. And then you're going to get to hear his whole set after. Yeah, got some cool hats and CDs and t-shirts and some free stickers and those books that I was talking about, the lyric and art books, and that Tides print. So feel free to check out the little merch station on your way out. But this one is like a brand new song. I know if you haven't seen it before, that doesn't matter. They're all brand new. But to me, this is like a very, very fresh one. It's about being in a small town. With my work, I do work in fire research, wildfire research. And I have spent a lot of time in very small towns for seasons at a time. And this is a song about wanting to leave and resenting the small town, but like not quite being able to leave. I count myself lucky to be still hanging around after all that went down in this one stoplight town. It's a miracle I made it, but I don't know how much longer I can take it. It's hard to look away once you've heard it all. But I think the writing's on the wall. I've got a seat at the bar down the street where I drink all my troubles away. It's high time I hightailed it out of this place and get myself a ticket to somewhere no one knows my face. But I'm finding it hard not to stay. It's a one-trick pony. It's a one-bar town. It's a wonder I made it this far without burning it down. But there's plenty of matches and plenty of gasoline. Sometimes you need a fire to wipe the slate clean. But getting it to catch is harder than it seems. I've got a plot at the end of the block with an overgrown garden where all the fruit rots. I have the means to grow it, but I only have the will to sow it. I'm overripe and left out on the vine. But maybe one day my grapes will turn to wine. Maybe one day I'll get out of here just fine. Thank you very much. Oh man, we're doing back-to-back bossa nova adjacent songs. All right, this is Ethan Buckner, everybody. We have been on tour together for 4 shows now. We played in Bellingham, we played in Seattle, we played in Tacoma. Now we're here, and then we're going to be playing in Cottage Grove and Corvallis. So if you know anybody in Cottage Grove or Corvallis, please send them our way next week. This song is called Greed. It's about the experience that we all have of wanting everything in the world and more. And then sometimes not getting it. And that kind of sucks.
Everything that you've got. All I want is the world with a cherry on top. They say it's too much to ask for, but I think it's perfectly reasonable. Could you even call it greed when I deserve it all? Is a true love with a yacht, then we could flaunt our love in front of everyone. They say it's too much to ask for. I think it's perfectly reasonable. Could you even call it greed when I deserve it all? Deserve it all. Wouldn't it be nice to live a life not worrying about the price? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to foot the bill without even thinking about it twice? Wouldn't it be nice to lavish all my friends with self-sacrifice? Wouldn't it be, wouldn't it be, wouldn't it be, well, wouldn't it be nice? Is everything that you've got. All I want is the world with a cherry on top. I'm not selfish, no, I care what other people think of me, and I can't help it when I see something that I need. They say it's too much to ask for, but I think it's perfectly reasonable. Could you even call it greed when I deserve it? They say it's too much to ask for. I think it's perfectly reasonable. Could you even call it greed when I deserve it all?
Thank you very much. We got one more song. And then we're going to take a brief intermission, use the bathroom, get a drink, and we'll be back for Ethan Buckner's set. The last thing that I must mention is that I have a mailing list, an emailing list, that is a wonderful way to stay in touch if you want to know what I am up to with music making and music playing. So there's a mailing list also in the lobby if you want to write your name down. This last song is called Round River.
I'm floating down round river in my big canoe. I lost my paddle some time ago. Now I've nothing left to lose. This gentle breeze is pushing me. I've been floating with the cotton from the cottonwood trees. My heart is set on the miles ahead, but I've little intention on getting there yet. Now I know there's no blank spots on the map left to explore, and there's little wild country to be young in anymore. But when your pedal's lost and your mind's forgot where you've come from and where you've been, feels like wild, wild country all over again. I'm floating down round river in my big canoe. I lost my pedal some time ago. Now I've nothing left to lose. This gentle breeze is pushing me. I've been floating with the cotton from the cottonwood trees. My heart is set on the miles ahead, but I've little intention on getting there yet. Can row as fast as you please, but I can promise that you won't get there quicker than me. And when I meet you on the other side, try not to act so surprised that you missed out on all the river in between. I'm floating down round river in my big canoe. I lost my pedal some time ago. Now I've nothing left to lose. This gentle breeze is pushing me. I've been floating with the cotton from the cottonwood trees. My heart is set on the miles ahead, but I've little intention. I'm floating down round river in my big canoe. I lost my pedal some time ago. Now I've nothing left to lose. This gentle breeze is pushing me. I've been floating with the cotton from the cottonwood trees. My heart is set on the miles ahead, but I've little intention on getting there yet.
Thank you very much. We'll be back after a short break.
Let's give it one more time for Jessie Thoreson, everyone. So wonderful to be here. Thanks for making this your Saturday night. It is Saturday, isn't it? I lost track of days a few days ago. I just want to talk about it. I just want to talk about these things I never talk about. I just want to talk about living. I just want to talk about the chaos of it all. How Colorado cars canyon, the calling of the sea, neon flash in a split second. Change. You can't stop change. You can't stop. I just want to think about it. I just want to think about these things I never think about. I just want to think about dying. I just want to think of how we're nothing but ephemera. Paper plants to smoke and ash obscure the setting sun. Glass shatters in an instant. Change. Can't stop change. Can't stop change. Can't stop change. Light flashes. Blink, you're here. Blink again, you're gone. Illusions of order emerge within fractals of chaos. Everything is fleeting. Can't stop change. Can't stop change. Can't stop change. Can't stop change. Can't stop Just a little bit broken. A little soft spoken like a child to a friend. Carrying dandelion poppers in the wind. sweating balls rolling me down these lifeless halls. Maybe I'll get my gold when I'm under the knife. Will I choose life? Will I choose? I'm just a little bit damaged. Prodded and bandaged like a fighter in a cage. On a pendulum between apathy and rage. Maybe I'm being too dramatic, screaming your name, a tactic. Never bet my faith stakes in any guy. Tying my belt in dripping blood, throwing your face down in the mud. Maybe I'll get control when I come down from the high. Will I choose life? Will I choose life? Will I choose? Will I choose? Drifting away in anesthetic, dream the next chapter of my epic. I can't count on the same beginner's luck. Hanging my coat, kick off my shoes, laying me down, no more to prove. Maybe I'll come out better on the other side. Will I choose life? Will I choose life? Will I choose? Will I Thank you so much. Those first two songs, Ephemera and Pappas, I wrote on either side of a pretty severe back injury that happened to me about a year and a half ago. That had me lying kind of on my back, pretty much unable to do anything for like 3-4 months. Until I like fused my spine back together. And going through something like that can be quite powerful and reflective, and felt for me like a reckoning on my life in a lot of different ways. I wrote a lot of music, and that music has wound its way onto a record that I've been working on for a while. The first song, Ephemera, in its kind of crazy, fully produced version, just came out a couple weeks ago, and the rest will come in its own time. I've stopped attaching dates to things I have very little control over, but it has been a very healing and powerful journey to translate that
process into music, which has always been how I've written. So welcome to my therapy session, everyone. And on the lines of therapy, this is a song called Better Now.
I was writing you, meaning I monologuing, driving high. Fist of bullets that'll never fly to shattered glass. Now I'm bathing in self-deceit, and I'm holding all these old receipts. This truth is right in front of me. This is more than I'm made for. There's still time. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now? Between Hollywood and cigarettes, between scripts filled and CVS, between flowing wine and noon regrets, there is patience. And in the morning I am terrified, that ink that flows before me tries, and it's a miracle I'm still alive, still alive. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now? Do you see the mirror? Or is the fog too thick to slow you down? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now? My nemesis, a best friend, just a daydream before the end, a splitting scar that never mends. Or am I overthinking? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now? Is your mind any clearer? Or just another day of numbing out? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better now?
Thank you so much. I was going to say maybe that the reflective and depressing songs were over, but I would be totally lying to you. But I find something to be profoundly healing about just being in the feelings, you know? That's what music is good for. And it's the best feeling to be in a listening room environment. And so I'm so grateful to the volunteers and who make this possible, and for all of you for listening. Otherwise, it would just be a room. this song, since I have a slightly longer set today, I'm going to play a song I usually play on the piano that I just kind of tried to translate back to guitar about an hour ago. So we'll see how this goes. Another song from the record that's upcoming called Paper Airplane.
Like a paper airplane, I wish I could change, fold me new wings, spiral like the interstate, breath blood over our way, more of the same, day after day. Stand in my way, I rig my own game. I get lost in the fray, and I'm living closer to dying. And I'm living closer to dying. Like a folding fortune, holding hope for turning to a new page. Smile at the irony, a paper thin my fantasy cuts both ways. Day after day, so swimming upstream and gasping for breath as the rapids take me, and I'm living closer to dying, and I'm living closer to dying, and I'm living closer to dying, and I'm living closer to dying. Night after night, get lost in my mind, too jaded to lie, so I rationalize. But tomorrow I'll try, just one step at a time, and I'll brace for the tide and swallow my pride, 'cause I'm living closer to dying, and I'm living closer to dying, and I'm living closer to dying, and I'm living closer.
Thank you so much. So yeah, Jessie and I have had a really wonderful time. This is my first tour in the Pacific Northwest ever. First time ever playing in Portland. So thanks for being a part of that. I live in a city called Los Angeles. Played a bunch of shows in California, then came up, met up with Jessie, and we started playing shows, and had a wonderful first show in Bellingham, and as the post-show glow started to wear off, the food poisoning started to set in. And I think today is the first day on this 4-show run, I feel like probably only about 10% nauseous. But it's so much better, you guys. This is so great. I think I'll be ready for a real meal tonight, too. It's going to be great. Oh, the joys. I'm going to turn to my first full-length record that came out a few years ago and play some songs from that record. This song is a very dear song to my heart. I wrote it quite literally, actually. I was in a beautiful place called Point Lobo State Park on the north side of Big Sur in Northern California, or Central California, I should say. And was just out of nowhere had a panic attack, which sometimes happens when you have chronic anxiety. And I had my guitar with me. I sat down, and this song just kind of came out in like 20 minutes. I can't really explain it, and it kind of got me through that moment. And as I was writing it, I was sort of reflecting on the experience that I've had with anxiety, and others have dealt with mental health challenges in your life. That it's not quite like a linear. I mean, a lot of things that we deal with in life, grief or whatever else. That's not a linear process. You kind of get lost in it, and come back to yourself. Get lost in it, come back to yourself, and that process is what this song is about. And I'll just play it for you. Yeah, this is coming back to me.
Too deep to draw from, afraid of what I might find at the bottom. There's a garden in my heart, it's faint and underwatered, arid, dying to revive. Walls were built around me, hide away the sounds me. I need to climb out before it drowns me. There's a barely glowing
Thank you so much. This next song is called Wavering. It's about indecision. Among other things.
My body shaking as I'm contemplating giving up. On the edge of unforgiving what I given up. These closet doors won't close no more. Bones pile high like a jigsaw. Evidence is blind and I'm an outlaw. Nowhere to hide. Oh, I'm wavering over everything. Spine unsteady, I'm not ready for the unknown. A shallow grave always seemed easier than surgery. Every scar reveals a little crack in everything. These buried words and deepest hurts cut open wide like a slack jaw. This wounded heart, oh, it beats raw, can't stay inside. Oh, I'm wavering over everything. Spine unsteady, I'm not ready for the unknown. Oh, I'm wavering, foundations folding in. Feeling heavy, I'm not ready for the unknown. And I knew this day would come. Oh, I knew I'd be undone. It's a gravitational force that binds us in time. There's no use trying to run from myself. Somehow I'll be alright. Sometimes digging down can help with planting deeper roots. To reassure myself, embrace a fundamental truth. I take a breath, the truth with death. Cut blinds and let a little light in. First to drop before the lightning. Door open wide. Oh, I'm wavering over everything. Spine unsteady, I'm not ready for the unknown. Oh, I'm wavering, foundations folding in. Feeling heavy, I'm not ready for the unknown. For the unknown. For the unknown. For the unknown. For the
Thank you so much. That song is also on that record, Treading Water. I have vinyl and CDs of it out there, and yeah, these songs are so much fun to play with a full band, and fun to try to interpret them in this environment, and appreciate you listening. This next song is about it's about grief, but it's also about kind of like witnessing the grief of someone who's close to you, and what it's like to hold that and hold the space between you, and imagine that person who's gone as sort of a source of gravity that remains, as if it was a star, that like a black hole that held that gravitational pull. It's a song called "Pressure of a Dark Star."
On your patio that night, I won't let you see me cry. You cried enough, you cried enough. I stood staring blankly at the sky. In an echo from the void, I hear your voice, hear your voice. And you stepped out of frame, left a black hole where I used to say your name. Your gravity isn't lost on me. I was weightless in your wake. And pressure of a dark star pull me back in, drifting with a cold heart. I need to start again. I break like ceramic on concrete. Your reflection in the shards brings me back, brings me back. And you stepped out of frame, left a black hole where I used to say your name. Your gravity isn't lost on me. I was weightless in your wake. The pressure of a dark star pull me back in, drifting with a cold heart. I need to start again. Pressure of a dark star pull me back in, drifting with a cold heart. I need to start again. Pressure of a dark star pull me back in, drifting with a cold heart. I need to start again. Pressure of a dark star pull me back in, drifting with a cold heart. Dark wood on your patio that night, I won't let you see me cry. You cried enough. Thank you so much. Just got a few more songs for you. And I want to leave on some like warm and fuzzy. So we're gonna jump into the love song category. Wow, it's remarkably in tune. That's great. This is a song from the last record called Fire and Water. It's about love that is so big it kind of meets you. It meets you in the extremes of life. My life the past couple of years has been full of those extremes, the highest highs and lowest lows. And I wrote this song years ago. It just feels more relevant all the time. You're my first breath, by your grace. A flame, electric ascension, yet the calm and the tempest, the rain, ashes to essence, smoke rise to the heavens, and you're my greatest blessing, my greatest blessing. You're my last breath. On my final day. You're my fire. You're my water. 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 You're my Thank you so much. And I'd love to invite Jessie Thoreson back up. Let's give it a round of applause. I was hoping you were in the back because I can't see anything past the third row, so. That's not the right patch. So fun to sing with you. We got 2 more songs for you, and just so grateful. As Jessie said, we're on tour. We play next Tuesday in Cottage Grove, Thursday in Corvallis, and then Jessie's off to the coast for surf tour. Play one more show in Talent, Oregon, and then have a very, very long drive. So I will accept podcast recommendations. I'll take your phone number if you want to chat. And I will take a lighter load in my car if you'd like to go home with a record or a CD or a T-shirt. And most importantly, actually, I have 2 things. Well, first, there's Jessie's email list. You should definitely get on it if you're not already on it. It's very important if you find, especially independent, smaller artists, to get on their email and text lists, because these days you actually have to pay Meta to reach your own followers on social media. So the best way that we can keep in touch with you, let you know when we're coming back. This is my first show in Portland, and I certainly hope it's not my last. So if you want to come around the next time, please sign up. We'll not spam you. And we'd love to stay connected. I got so parched. Stay hydrated, also, as a PSA. About a month ago, my wife and I were on a trip to Japan, celebrating 10 years together, which was very sweet. And
we've been through a lot the past couple of years, and really needed some space away from our lives to just do some really deep reflecting on where we're going. We're in our mid-30s, and we're trying to decide, oh, do we want to have kids? It's like the big next part of the conversation. And I don't know what's going to happen. Will not reveal anything here, but through all these beautiful, circuitous conversations, we kind of came around to the real deep, like knowing that we can see a beautiful life for ourselves no matter the outcome of that, which is a really cool place to be. And then wrote a song about it. So this is a song called The Choice. Jessie's gonna sing it with me. And this is like my newest song, just about a little baby, song baby. So sorry. You know, we tune because we really care about your experience. Where's the offender? Not the usual. Souls can dream family in the park, make it three. Learn to walk, learn to let go. Been running, time to take it slow. When all is said and all is done, when the curtain calls on the western sun, when choice is made and it's you I see, 'cause in the end, either way it's you and me. There's a path ahead with no regrets, chosen hearts, birthing art. We will travel far and chase the stars from our one-bedroom apartment. When all is said and all is done, when the curtain calls on the western sun, the choice is made and it's you I see, 'cause in the end, either way it's you and me. I see you and me in the garden, mint and clover, wow. See a cradle and a candle and tears of joy and pain. Oh, I see a tree, I see 2 headstones and a graduation gown. I see a million future lifetimes, and everyone it's you, and everyone it's you. When all is said and all is done, when the curtain calls on the western sun, when choice is made and it's you I see, 'cause in the end, either way, when
'cause in the end, either way, it's you and me. Thank you so much. We have time for one more? All right, amazing. Let's give it up for the staff of the Artichoke, the volunteers. And give it up for yourselves for making listening to live music real in person. You don't need Suno. And doing this with your Saturday night. Thanks for being with us. It's been a real joy. This last song I'm going to play to close out our night is the title track off of my first full-length record. It's called Treading Water, and it's a song about the experience that I think a lot of us have in life. We're just floating around in the chaos trying to make our way, and it's a lot easier to do when you have community. So I think you'll pick up on the refrain. It's pretty easy to pick up on, and feel free to chime in, especially towards the end of the song. Do a little singing together. This is Treading Water. Thanks again for listening. Drifting in an open sea in a world that don't belong to me. Sifting through a lifetime's worth of words and hurts and hazy memories. Salty water tastes like kisses in the pouring rain. Counting up the hours and the flowers I wish I saved. Just trying to make sense of it. Just trying to make sense of it. All I've seen this lifetime is a speck of light reflecting on the dust. There's so little that I know, except I know it's you, whose lantern I can trust. Water penetrates, the circuit breaks, I feel too much. Overwhelms the senses, my defenses fall. I hold my head above. Just trying to make sense of it. Just trying to make sense of it. Just trying to make sense of it. You got your part now? Counting on the lighthouse or the northern stars. Low tide always pulls us out to sea. The truth is I'll keep swimming till the day that I drown. But treading water doesn't feel so hard when you're floating here with me. Trying to make sense of it. Just trying to make sense of it. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Just trying to make sense of it. One time and sing with me. Just trying to make sense of it. 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 How to be into me. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your night.